Hey everybody, Melissa here. So today I'm going to show you how to make Excel speak. It can literally read to you what's in your rows and your columns. And this comes in really handy if, let's say that, I don't know, somebody's written something down on a piece of paper and you've entered it into Excel, but then you need to go back and make sure that you entered it correctly. Well, rather than looking down at the paper up at your screen, you can just listen to Excel as you're verifying it on a piece of paper. It can also be used if you have Excel open and then another software program open and you're entering data from Excel to that software program, then you can listen to Excel as you're typing it. So it can come in really handy under certain circumstances. So to use the speak function, the first thing we need to do is make sure that we have our speak tools in our quick access toolbar. If you don't, click on this drop down here, which is our quick access toolbar. Go to More Commands. Do your drop down here until it commands not in the ribbon. Scroll down to the S's. And we want Speak Cells, add, Stop Speaking, add, by columns, add, by rows, add, and on Enter. And add all of those and tell it OK. And now you'll see them in our Quick Access toolbar. Let's say we want Excel to speak this by rows. Make sure that Speak Cells by Rows is selected. This is our Start Speaking. This is our Stop Speaking. So what we need to do is make sure these are highlighted and tell it to start speaking.
Name. Number. Abigail Walder. 5. Jacob Simpson. 10. Caden Blake. 15. Jaden Ryan. 20.
So there you get an idea. It said Caden as Caden, but it's not going to be exactly perfect, but that's still pretty good considering it just went through and started reading them. Now let's say we want it to read the column name first and then the column number. The first thing we want to do is select Speak Cells by column, select the ones that we want it to do, and tell it to speak.
Name. Abigail Walder. Jacob Simpson. Caden Blake. Jaden Ryan. Number. 5. 10. 15. 20.
And then it stopped when it got to the last one we wanted it to read. Now let's say that we want it to read on Enter. Now what that means is if I enter a new name down here and I hit Enter, it's going to read it right back to me immediately. If I enter a number here, it's going to read it right back to me immediately after I hit Enter. So let me scroll down a little bit so we can add a couple new lines. Okay, so I'm going to select Speak Cells on Enter.
Cells will now be spoken on Enter.
And you heard him. Cells will now be spoken on Enter. So watch what happens.
Melissa. Ben. Lucy. 20. 30. 40.
And that's how you make Excel speak, by rows, columns, or on Enter. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more content like this in the future, please subscribe to my channel before you go. And I'll see you in the next tutorial. Until then, thanks so much for watching.